It's Tony Award Sunday here in New York City, and both Denzel Washington and Jake Gyllenhaal were not so subtly snubbed for their performances in Othello this season. However, they are far from the first thespians to not receive Tony love for their performances in a Shakespeare play. In fact, in 78 years of Tony Award history, only 5 actors have ever won a Tony for their performance in a Shakespeare play. Do you know who they are? I'll give you a few seconds to get your guesses together. All right, let's go. The first man to win a Tony for his performance in a Shakespeare play was Hume Cronyn. He took home the 1964 Tony for Best Featured Actor in a Play for his scene-stealing turn as Polonius in the famously popular but not so critically acclaimed Richard Burton Hamlet. It would be another 21 years before another actor would win for a performance in a Shakespeare play, this time Sir Derek Jacobi for his performance as Benedick in a Royal Shakespeare Company transfer production of Much Ado About Nothing. He performed this in rep with Cyrano de Bergerac. Then in 1995, Ralph Fiennes won a Tony for his critically acclaimed performance as Hamlet, making him to date the only actor to ever win a Tony for his performance as the melancholy Dane. Also, side note, what a babe, right? Then in 2014, the incomparable Mark Rylance won a Tony for Best Featured Actor for his performance as Olivia in an all-male production of Twelfth Night, directed by Tim Carroll. As for the women, we have to go all the way back to 1948, literally the second annual Tony Awards, when Katharine Cornell won a Tony for her performance as Cleopatra in Antony and Cleopatra. She is to date the only woman to ever win a Tony for a Shakespeare performance, and she actually shared the Tony that year with 2 other actresses, Judith Anderson for Medea and Jessica Tandy for the original production of A Streetcar Named Desire. I don't know about you, but I think it's about time for another woman to win for Shakespeare. It's been way too long. Also, how crazy is it that no one has ever won a Tony for playing, I don't know, Macbeth, Lady Macbeth, King Lear, etc., right? Anyway, enjoy the Tonys and like and follow for more.